Hello Internet, I'm Colorful Welcome back to Mega Man 1 for the NES. In the last episode, we took down Gutsman. And in this episode, we have a few options. So, we got Fireman's weapon, so we can be good against Bomb Man, and Gutsman's weapon is also useful against Cutman. But once again, I'm going out of the weakness order. We're going after Lekman. Because Fireman's weapon is going to be unbelievably useful on this stage, and now that we've got Gutsman's weapon, we can get the special weapon hidden here. So this is where we're going to actually show off the different weapons. For example, Fireman's weapon. It can actually kill the spines. So Fireman's weapon basically shoots a fireball straight forwards, and also watch Mega Man when I shoot the fireball. He got a little fire shield around him. That basically means you can touch any enemy and they'll pretty much instantly die. This weapon is, like, insanely powerful. It's a one-hit kill for pretty much everything in the game except Big Eye. And, even the shield is one-hit KO, and it only takes 1 bar of energy per use. So this is a really, really good weapon. Super broken, but it's not even the best weapon in the game. Lekman's is by far the best weapon in the game. So these are lightning traps. You're going to see a lot of them. And we don't need Fireman's weapon for now, so let's climb up. This stage is going to be a lot longer than Gutsman's stage. These are Watchers. They shoot lightning at you, and man, when they do, it is very hard to dodge. They also always appear in the exact same pattern, and they don't appear until you're a good way up for the stage. Or for the room, rather. And this is a staple for every Mega Man game ever made. Disappearing block puzzles. One appears, and then another appears, and then the original platform disappears. So basically, watch the patterns. Once you get the pattern down pat, they're pretty darn easy. But they can also be a rather buggy. It's very easy for you to like clip in weird ways on the disappearing platforms. These are in pretty much every Mega Man game. Sometimes more than once. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of those on Iceman's stage. They're going to be a lot harder than that. But yeah, Lekman's stage is a lot longer than Gutsman's stage because it's mostly climbing up. And you can try to get that large energy, but chances are you're going to die getting it because it's really hard to jump out of there without hitting the ceiling and then just falling like a brick. So in this room, we've got even more Watchers. Shoot them quickly. Now you can go to either the left or the right. I recommend the right, especially if you don't have Fireman's weapon. And man, I've been doing really well on this stage so far. Wow, okay. That room can be tough because you're pretty far away from the Watchers in that room, so it's very easy for them to hit you. This is why we want Gutsman's weapon. So Gutsman's weapon is like a really unique weapon in that you can literally only use it in very specific circumstances. Gutsman's weapon, instead of like throwing rocks like Gutsman does, basically, you see these square blocks and you see how it's flashing that I'm next to it? It basically allows you to pick them up, and then you can throw them. Throwing them at enemies deals a decent amount of damage, but not that much. It's basically useful for getting into secret passageways like this. That is the Magnet Beam. You need this to beat the game. And if you don't have Gutsman's weapon, too bad. You have to backtrack later. It basically lets you make a platform, which is even better than it sounds. It's necessary to get through the final stages of the game. Now I recommend going to the left, because the right way leads to a dead end. And this is where it really, really helps to have Fireman's weapon. Imagine having to get through this stage without being able to kill spines. You can also use Cutman's weapon to get rid of the spines. And Cutman's weapon is also really good against the Lekman. But I'm gonna embarrass the Lekman anyways. I'm gonna try to show off fighting the bosses with only the Mega Buster. So that way you guys are can feel free to fight these guys in any order you darn well please, because you'll be able to beat all of them regardless of the weapons you have. That's something that really attracted me to Rome Mithril's Mega Man videos, because he did everything Buster only, no damage. So if I'm like, I need to beat one of these guys without any weapon, and so I can get a weapon. And he was pretty much the only one who allowed for that. So thank you, Rome Mithril, you really helped me out for my Mega Man days. Alright, this could be bad. Yeah, see how he can do that short little jump? Oh no, this is bad. Because there's absolutely no way to predict whether he's going to do a short jump or a high jump. It's just luck, which is annoying. So, time for the long climb to Elecman. We have to go through actually a few rooms this time. Avoid some lightning beam traps. Nothing too bad. So, for those of you who are not familiar with Elecman, he is widely renowned to be one of the toughest Robot Masters to beat with just the Mega Buster. I beg to differ. Basically, there's a trick to beating him. So, for those of you who don't know, he's just a complete spaz, runs around the room, jumps super fast. He can damage a third of your HP in a single hit, is really hard to dodge, and he only takes 1 hit damage per Mega Buster shot. So you might be wondering, what in the world possessed me to do this Buster only? There's a really simple solution. First thing, right before entering his room, shoot to the right. This means that when you climb to the top of the ladder, you will be facing to the right. Which is the way Elecman appears. And watch the slaughter. Shoot him as soon as he raises his hands. And don't move. Why do people consider him the hardest Robot Master? I know why, it's not easy to find that exploit. And we're going to be seeing much more of his spazzy self when we have to fight him later on in the final stages. Yep, in every Mega Man game you have to fight every Robot Master twice. Once for the actual stage, and once in the final stages. So 3 Robot Masters down, and when I recorded the first draft of my first Mega Man 1 video, I actually got through these 3 stages in a single video. And I probably could have beforehand, but again, I wanted to make sure if my commentary stunk, I could fairly easily just replay 1 stage as opposed to 3 or 4. So wow, we have gotten some of the harder Robot Masters out of the way. Really, the only bad one left is Iceman. The other 2 are pretty laughable. So I'm Colorful Artie, hope you're enjoying the Mega Man series so far. Join me next time when we take on another Robot Master. As for which one it is, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it won't be Iceman. Have a great day, and God bless.